I've been working in Holy Trinity since 2008, and when I first came here it was a single form entry school. It was a single level building, very, very outdated for the purpose of running education successfully out of it really.
Originally it wasn't nice at all, it was just porter cabins.
The difference is very noticeable because in the old school we were a bit squashed like a tin of sardines.
We decided that as there was no certainty of getting funding, we ought to go for a completely private solution. So we worked out how we could rebuild the school by putting flats above the school, and we could then make a project self-financing without government grant.
They rebuilt it and it's much better, and the teachers put a lot of effort into designing it and they used a lot of their money.
The scheme was particularly interesting for us for a number of reasons. One, because it delivered a brand new school without the need for public money. It also maximised the use of the land by putting the residential above in a really interesting and novel way, but one that we felt, if it was successful, could be replicated to deliver both new schools but also finding sites for additional housing supply, which is something that's very important to us.
Obviously we're in a big city and space for homes is needed. It's a clever way to provide more housing for people when the UK needs housing most. If it wasn't on top of a school, it would probably be a whole new tower block taking up spaces, like we might not have a library over there.
My apartment overlooks Dawson Square and also the other side, so I have this amazing view onto the church across from the building, and I see the sunrise and the whole of East London, which is really, really nice. So architecture, I really love it.
Living here is great. We've got a gym downstairs, we've got bike stores, we've got really good facilities for environmental waste.
All of the main rooms look out onto the view. The light floods through the whole building.
We've bought a 3-bed, and I say all the bedrooms are all of really good size. This is a separate dining area and quite a nice large lounge. Every time the sun's out on the weekend, we're out on the balcony probably till 11:30, and then sort of we come up here and everybody sort of shares the space, and we've met a few of the neighbours up here.
We've had friends coming from Scotland and we take them up there and we watch the sunset. It's like being in a pop video. And we just sat there just kind of with our shades on, drinking cava. And it's just a little kind of a nice moment at the end of the day. Deep breath.
We had a very firm view that if you're going to go for a private solution, you have the opportunity to build a better school building than you could build with government grant.
So up on the upper decks there are 2 quite bespoke playground spaces for Key Stage 2. One side is I guess what you'd call a traditional playground, again designed by the children. It has everything they wanted, rock climbing walls and air hockey tables and a running track and playground equipment. So I think for most 7 to 10-year-olds it's a pretty great space to work in. The second space on the top floor is a multi-use games area. It's got glass going right up and is netted so that we can play all manner of sports in there and not at risk of sort of anything launching out of the building.
I'm proud of being in this school because it has a good reputation.
And overall I think it's just a better environment to learn in and to play in and to enjoy yourself.
It's just a great example, I guess, of being able to deliver a really high-spec school with housing in a tight urban area, and it works really successfully.
I like best about it, the teachers help us learn.
Children come into school every day, they are enthusiastic, they love coming into their classrooms, they're 100% engaged in learning, and the building as a whole is allowing us to really develop and challenge learning for children, not just for now but moving into the future.